I was having an absolutely lovely bath the other morning, and I was using some products that my daughter had given to me as a Christmas box, part of a Christmas box. In actual fact, the box is called the Beauty Box. That's the company that makes these gorgeous products. They're all cruelty-free, vegan-free, all all free of everything other than goodies, which is really lovely. So I got these bath salts, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to pamper myself today. Why not? We're in lockdown situation, so I'm just going to have a pamper day. So I put the bath salts in, and the aroma was absolutely gorgeous, I have to say. And it was so inviting. It looked pretty as well. It looks so inviting, doesn't it, when you've got nice things in the bath. So I got into the bath. Oh, I'd lit my candle as well. I have my bathroom is like a Roman bathroom, and I had this great big candle holder full of stones and things in the bottom. So I lit the candle and then got into the bath and had a lovely face mask on as well, which absolutely is so gorgeous, I have to tell you. If you get a chance, please go on Beauty Box page and just see what they've got to offer, because they've got some great stuff. Anyway, I'm going away from the point. So there I was lying in the bath with the candle lit, with my face mask on, and just listening. Oh, I had outside. I like doing this. I like putting like music on outside the bathroom door, and it's just the sound of the waves, because I like doing that, the sound of the waves. So you get the whole package then, because you can feel the water, and you can hear the sounds of the waves, and it was all lovely. So it was really relaxing, really nice. And then the next thing I know, I was on some sort of a meditation that my guides must have thought, okay, we've got her now, she's relaxed, let's take her on this meditation. So it was so amazing, so awesome, this meditation, that when I'd finished, I thought, I can't keep this to myself. I've got to share it, because it's just so nice, so relaxing. And there was a part of it towards the end, and I thought, what's that all about? Because it just didn't seem to fit with anything else. But then it eventually did. And you'll see what I mean when I tell you. So I would love to share it with you. So I want you to make yourself nice and comfy. Put your phones on silent, or take it off the hook or whatever. Get yourself nice and comfy. If you want to lie down, you can. If you want to go in the bath and share the whole experience, that's great. And if you just want to sit there on the chair like I'm sitting, then that's fine too. It's however you want to do it. But I want you to get really relaxed. So I want you to sort of close your eyes and just take some deep breaths and just breathe all of that lovely fresh air in through the nose and then blow it out. In through the nose. Feel all that tension as it just ebbs away. So while we're doing that breathing, I just want you to think about grounding. And I want you to imagine that you've got a ball of energy on the inside of your head that is going to move right down through the inside of your body. It's going to move from your head, down through your neck, down through your upper body. And when it sort of gets to that, your tummy area, it's going to become like a magnet, and it's going to draw to it any negative energy that you have been hanging on to, whether it's your negative energy, maybe you're fed up with things and you don't know what's going to happen next, or you're just a bit down in the dumps, or somebody's offloaded something to you that you're hanging on to. So that magnet now is going to absorb all of that negative energy that you have been hanging on to. And then it's going to travel down to your pelvis and then split into two and then go down each leg into the soles of your feet. And when it gets to the soles of your feet, I want you to feel roots growing into the ground. Now, it doesn't matter if you're lying down for this. It doesn't matter at all, because the image in your mind is the roots from the soles of your feet going deep into Mother Earth. Then we're going to allow all of that negative energy that you might have been holding on to, that has been absorbed, is going to become like liquid, and it's going to just literally flow through the roots into the ground, and Mother Earth is going to neutralize it. You don't have to worry about that. Now we are going to make those roots get a lot stronger. They're so strong. And you're going to draw up pure white positive energy back up through those roots into the soles of your feet, and this pure white positive energy that is a gift from Mother Earth is going to travel right up through your legs, and it's going to fill your entire body, even up through your neck and into your head, down your arms, into your hands and your fingers. The whole of your body is full of this absolutely amazing light. And you are now totally recharged with pure positive energy that works just for you. So we're going to protect that energy. I want you to imagine now that you have a bubble of light above your head, about 6 inches above. It's getting bigger. It's a bigger ball of energy now, and it's moving down. It's moving down over your head and over your shoulders, and it's wrapping itself right around your body, right down to the soles of your feet. It's that beautiful pure white light wrapping itself right around you. So you're protecting the energy that you have just recharged. Focusing now again on your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And this has sort of a rhythm all of its own. It's a natural rhythm. It's almost like the sound of the sea, as the sea comes in and laps against the shoreline, and then laps against the shoreline. Feel the sand beneath your feet. Wiggle your toes in that sand, and is warm from the sun. And the sea is so inviting. Paddle in that water. See how warm that water is, how refreshing it is as you walk along that shoreline. It's so inviting, and you want to walk into the water. It doesn't matter if you can't swim, because you can do absolutely anything that you want to do. And today you can swim. You can swim underneath the ocean. You're very capable of breathing and seeing and hearing without any effort whatsoever. The water is so warm and relaxing, and you can move easily through the water. Swim with so much ease. As you take a good look around, you see that the water is turquoise, blues and greens. There are shoals of fish just passing by without even giving you a second glance, as if you were just meant to be there. And as you look down, you can see there are brightly coloured corals. Nature's garden deep beneath the ocean. How wonderful. And there's a dolphin, but it's completely white, and it's playfully turning round and round in the water. It's really trying to catch your attention, and you can almost hear its thoughts. Come with me. Where is it leading you to? Now you notice stones laying on the ocean floor. There are some big ones, some small ones, round ones, and there are flat stones that seem to form some sort of a pathway. Let's follow that pathway, and you start to notice other things too. There are marble columns with fluted sides and statues, some lying down on the ocean bed, and some standing tall and proud. There's also what appears to be remnants of buildings, and you realise that you seem to have found the remains of an ancient place that once inhabited people just like you and I. Is this the mystical Atlantis, perhaps? Or maybe some other place that time seems to have forgotten? And yet here it is, right in front of your eyes. Let's touch one of the stones. The surface is smoothed by thousands of years under the water. Your fingers move along the stone, feeling every part of its surface. And as you touch each stone, any thoughts come to mind? Who has touched that stone before you? Let's take time just to explore where you are. You may start to hear things too, a musical sound, like the tinkling of a bell. Metal on metal, making a melodious sound. Quite faint and only fleeting. But as you turn to try and detect its location, notice the dolphin again. And once more it moves round in circles in the water, and you can hear its thoughts. Come with me, we're nearly there. Swimming very easily, your legs and body moving as if you were one of the mer people. And you follow the white dolphin once more. The landscape now is changing, with the ocean floor visible. The remains of the buildings becoming farther and farther apart. Here, the stones seem to be more formed, and you notice a circular type building in front of you. It has a domed roof, and brightly coloured fish swim in and out of the doorway. The dolphin swims inside the building, and you know that it wants you to follow. Patterns of different colours of light shimmer on the walls inside the building, like sunlight glistening on water and reflecting on the walls all the colours of the rainbow. The sounds here are different too, muted, and yet at the same time, a slight echo. How peaceful this is. A feeling of warmth and protection. You're safe here, completely safe. Where is the light coming from to make those patterns on the walls? And as you think this, you're aware that there is something shining in the sand. It's almost covered, and yet you see that there is a red glow. Brush the sand away, and it will reveal a large ruby. And as the sand moves, the light fills the entire space. Red, glistening red light comes from the ruby. Even the water becomes red. You bathe in the glow of the ruby within the water. Love, pure love. How good that feels to know total love. You are loved unconditionally. The light slowly now starts to fade, and you now notice that there is another glow beneath the sand. So brush the sand away, and it reveals a yellow topaz. How good that feels when you brush away the sand and the yellow light starts to fill the entire space. Absorb that colour. Joy fills your heart, a joy of life, a thirst for knowledge, a feeling of positivity like you have never experienced before. It makes you feel so good that you want to smile. The yellow light starts to fade, and you now notice that the water is becoming crystal clear, and you can hear the sound of the tinkling bell once more. And notice that the dolphin is by the doorway, turning again. Come with me, come with me, we're nearly there. Once more you follow through the clear crystal water, until eventually you see white marble steps going upwards. Where do they lead? As you follow the steps, you're aware that your feet are now touching the steps and you're walking up them. And feel that beneath your feet. And feel the steps. Until eventually you're out of the water. And you can hear the sounds of the wave crashing against the shoreline. And in front of you, there is a building. It's white and it is pristine. Go inside and take a look around. How peaceful it seems. There are some seats at the far end of the room. Let's just sit for a moment. A slight movement to your right catches your eye, and you notice an old man walking towards you. He's dressed in white robes. His appearance is Cantonese, and you instinctively know that this man is a wise sage, and he's here to help you on your spiritual journey. He smiles, and he sits down beside you. He shows you a cabbage, and he smiles again, a sort of quizzical smile. Ah, he says, you're wondering why I show you such a thing. The cabbage has many leaves, each one protecting the other. Each layer can be peeled back. Not only does the cabbage contain water and many vitamins and minerals, these are essential to life. But it teaches the seeker that in peeling back the many layers, you will reveal an understanding that comes about from the very heart. He moves his hand over the cabbage, which disappears into thin air, and in its place is a small book, which he puts into your hand. And as you feel its cover, you realise that it has veins, just like the cabbage. And as the book opens, it reveals the leaves on the page, just as the leaves of the cabbage reveal eventually, at its very centre, the heart. He smiles at you once more, and he tells you this is your spiritual book of life, and you can fill this as you wish. He reminds you that whatever you write in this book must come from the heart. Do not waste your time on matters that are of no consequence or little importance, for they will serve you no purpose. It is the heart that pumps the blood through the veins of your soul. He turns to leave you, smiling as he goes, and you hear the sound of the tinkling bell once more. Realize that now also you can hear the sounds of the ocean lapping against the shore. It's time to walk back down those steps and slip with ease into the ocean. The turquoise water is so warm and so inviting. And there is the white dolphin waiting to guide you home. He waits while you hold on to his fin, and then he starts to move forward swiftly but with purpose. And as you look down, you see the underwater city of ancient buildings now slowly disappearing as you continue to move onwards and upwards until eventually you feel the shoreline beneath your feet. The white dolphin bobs his head up and down as if he's saying farewell. Then he dives under the waves, and you're left standing alone on the beach. And somewhere in the distance, way, way in the distance, you can hear the sound, the tinkling of the bell. Metal, metal. But that is for another day. Feeling now returning to your feet, your legs, the whole of your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did when that meditation was given to me whilst I was having my bath. In fact, I enjoyed it so much, I didn't want it to end. But the cabbage bit really got me. I thought, what's he giving me a cabbage for? It took a little while for him to explain why. He also gave me some other things as well, which I didn't feel were relevant. I think it was more of a personal thing for me. So if you were given other things, and you weren't given the cabbage, you were given something else, or you were given something else as well, then that was meant for you. So if you do this meditation again and something else creeps into your meditation, always go with the flow of how it feels. Always accept what's being given as there is a reason for it. There's a purpose. It might not make sense right at that moment in time, but it will eventually make sense to you. Well, I think that's it for me for now. So I'll just wish you all the very, very best for 2021, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.